Life in 1972. Nixon, the moon, Pong, MASH, what a year. The first tenants moved into the World Trade Center's South Tower, the second tower to be completed. The HP-35, the world's first handheld scientific calculator, is introduced. Its retail price is $395. The last two crewed missions to the moon, Apollo 16 and 17, take place. Nixon spends 8 days in China, ending decades of diplomatic estrangement. Alabama Governor George Wallace is shot and paralyzed while campaigning for president. George McGovern becomes the Democratic presidential nominee, pledging the immediate withdrawal of U.S. forces from Vietnam. But Nixon wins re-election in a landslide. Donald Trump, age 26, and his father are under federal investigation for engaging in racial discrimination and leasing their housing units. Vladimir Putin, age 20, is a student at Leningrad State University. The FBI hires its first female agents. The U.S. is in the third year of Nixon's strategy of Vietnamization of the war, reducing U.S. troop presence there to 24,200 by the end of the year. The high point had been reached in 1969, with 543,000 Americans in country. The last U.S. draft lottery is held. None will be called to duty. 5 White House operatives are arrested following a bungled burglary at the Watergate complex. Days later, Nixon and his chief of staff, Bob Haldeman, are taped discussing ordering the CIA to obstruct the FBI's investigation of the Watergate break-in. The California Supreme Court invalidates the state's death penalty, and all death row inmates, including Charles Manson, have their sentences converted to life in prison without parole. Burt Reynolds poses nude for Cosmopolitan magazine. The Magnavox Odyssey, the first commercial home video game console, is released. It connects to a TV set and costs $100. Atari releases the video game Pong. The Godfather premieres in New York City. MASH begins its 9-year run on CBS. The top single is The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face by Roberta Flack. Also big in 1972, Candyman by Sammy Davis Jr., and Neil Young's Heart of Gold.